Alright, let's dive in. So, if you thought things in the world of politics couldn't get any wilder, buckle up. There's a new cyber battle grabbing headlines, and yeah, it's right at the doorstep of Trump's closest circle. Here's what's going down. Just days after the US and Israel reportedly hit Iran's nuclear sites on June 21st, a cyber group with ties to Iran has threatened to unleash a massive trove of emails, allegedly snagged from some of the biggest names in Trump's orbit. We're talking about people like White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles, longtime Trump ally Roger Stone, Trump lawyer Lindsey Halligan, and yes, even Stormy Daniels. The hackers are calling themselves Robert, which is pretty random, but their claims? Not so random. They say they've got around 100 gigabytes of emails. That's a ton. Now here's where it gets even more intense. These hackers aren't just leaking for kicks. They're trying to sell these communications, reaching out to major outlets, like Reuters, to get some publicity for the sale. Kinda wild when you think about it. If you're having deja vu, it's for good reason. This same group was active during the 2024 campaign, dropping batches of stolen emails to the media. It was such a big deal that by September last year, the Biden Justice Department actually indicted 3 members of Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps for being behind those leaks. So this isn't their first rodeo. This new threat popped up after the cyber group had claimed in May that they were retired and done leaking. Clearly, retired means something different in the hacker world. Now, the US isn't just sitting on its hands. FBI Director Kash Patel made it clear, anyone involved in breaching national security? They're getting investigated and prosecuted to the max. Attorney General Pam Bondi called the attack unconscionable and says agencies are working overtime to protect those targeted. And Marcy McCarthy, spokesperson for the Cyber and Infrastructure Security Agency, isn't mincing words. She's calling the whole thing digital propaganda, a calculated smear campaign designed to hurt President Trump. She promises these criminals will be brought to justice. But what's Iran's play here? Experts think that, since a military response to the strikes isn't on the table right now, Iran is looking for non-military ways to hit back at the US. And cyber attacks are an obvious, and honestly, pretty dangerous option. Just to turn up the drama a little more, US cyber officials have now issued a new advisory, warning that American companies and critical infrastructure could still be in the crosshairs of Iranian-linked hackers, despite the so-called ceasefire and ongoing negotiations. So if you're thinking, should I be worried? Well, US officials are definitely taking this seriously. And President Trump, he's not backing down. He says Iran's nuclear facilities are totally obliterated, and he insists he's not talking to Iran. So what does this mean for us? We're living in an age where wars aren't just fought with missiles, they're waged with keyboards and code. Email leaks, digital propaganda, and cyber threats are now front and center in global politics. Stay tuned, because this cyber showdown is far from over. And as always, I'll keep you updated on the twists and turns as they happen. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss anything. Thanks for watching. Take care, and stay alert.